What's up, Helldivers? This is Trav coming out with his first video. It's your boy Trav. Today I'm sharing a little loadie I've been experimenting with, finding the Illuminate given the current situations in Helldivers. Be it as it may, the Illuminate are unfortunately the best faction to fight at the moment. But anyways, let's not delve into the quarrels at the moment. And here's a little loadout that I've been experimenting with. It likes to delve in the recent supply pack glitch. I'd like utilizing it to basically let the Scorcher shine a lot more. I in the past haven't really used the Scorcher given the ammo economy is not ideal for my playstyle. Um, And the other benefit of it is the ultimatum heavily benefits from the extra, basically infinite supply of ammunition. You can also spam grenades, and it just kind of puts some things into easy mode. So in terms of the weaponry, obviously the Scorcher, I find sticking to the default scope, this is more of a preference-based attachment. You can run any attachment you want. I know some people use the iron sights to increase the ergonomics. Honestly, I don't see that much of a benefit, only being 5 ergonomics. So yeah, I use the vertical foregrip just to reduce some of the vertical the recoil that you may experience. I use it in fully automatic mode just to help, yeah, not put as much strain on my fingers, hold down the trigger, let it fly. I'm predominantly using this on flesh mobs and occasionally on the overseers as well. Um, and in the odd occasion, sometimes on the voteless if my support weapon is empty. Um, you can use the angled foregrip if you find with the recoil, you, I guess, gain some more ergonomics. I don't see it as a massive help. The ergonomics is pretty good as is, so there's nothing more to it that I would worry about. Secondaries, obviously the ultimatum. Using it, I use it mostly for destroying the warp ships. This is a one shot, very easy to utilize, um, no brainer, very easy. Then another trick you'll see in my gameplay that I will be sharing later in the video is I use it also against the harvesters. So use a scorcher or supply a support weapon to basically thin down the shield, get it to break. Once that's done, utilize the toss method where you swap between using either your primary or your support weapon. You swap to the ultimatum, and as you hold down the trigger, as soon as it becomes ready, your basically your character will fling the explosive further than typically diving or the other creative methods people have found to increase the travel distance of the projectile. So I use that on the harvesters. Most of the time it's a one shot. If you get the odd random sort of bad landing, it can be a two shot. Uh, but yeah, once you gain the rhythm of working around the loadout, it becomes quite simple. Throwables, I use the gas. I think you could probably make a statement for using something like incendiary. I can see that working pretty well as well. You're predominantly using the gas as a CC, keeping the voteless off you, keeping the overseers with their spears, getting them a little bit off you so that they're not in your face as much. Same goes for the flesh mobs. Just a quick tutorial on how to use the supply package. So basically you want to use your inventory wheel and you're going to drop the supply pack, but as you drop it, you're going to use the backpack button to use the supply. And you'll see that my supplies will fill up. I will gain my ammo, my stims, my nades, but nothing will be taken out of the back of the backpack. Now, going on to the supply pack, this is obvious, no explanation needed. This was basically the core of what brings together this loadout, makes the Scorcher much more viable. The Ultimatum, basically just an absolute carry. Uh, the support weapon I usually like picking up with this loadout would probably be the Stalwart, max RPM. You can use it to clear the voteless horde, expel rounds on the flesh mobs, either thin them out or flat out just take them out. It's got so much damage potential. Also using it on the overseers. It's nice to use on the flying overseers because it can be a little bit more consistent in terms of accuracy at taking the flying overseers out. The only, I guess, argument you could maybe use is maybe you want to use the heavy machine gun or the standard machine gun because they have higher armor pen. You can kind of use it more effectively against the harvesters and the stingrays. However, I kind of got the rhythm of using the ultimatum that I felt I had a little bit more value coming out of the stalwart, but completely open to using any of the other machine guns. Just bear in mind that they have stationary reloads, the Stalwart doesn't. You can run around and reload as you please. Another option is you could use the flamethrower for some CC. Sorry, let me just correct that. So the flamethrower will be great for CC. Burn the floor, basically makes the voteless become a non-issue, melts through flesh mobs, can deal with overseers. Flying overseers will then become a bit more of a problem. You'll have to switch to the Scorcher more often. If you're comfortable doing that, then that is completely viable. Um, Stingrays will obviously need to be dealt with the Scorcher. I found that stingrays, like once you learn where to lead up, it's not the projectile speed of the Scorcher is not actually that bad. You can just follow them and deal with them, and they're done. The Gatling Sentry, I love. It's incredible at dealing with the mobs, incredible at killing the overseers, can shred flesh mobs. It's incredibly good. It's even in odd occasions because it's got medium pen and such a high fire rate, been able to take out harvesters. I wouldn't necessarily use it to take out harvesters, but it can do it, I guess. I wouldn't necessarily though focus on relying on it in that way. You could sub out the machine gun or the machine gun sentry for the Gatling instead. You will get less fire rate, which I don't necessarily enjoy. I kind of want to put it down, let it mow the swarms that are approaching so that I don't get overwhelmed. And I just find that the standard sentry can be a little bit underwhelming at helping with that. It feels like the Gatling can do it like 2 to 3 times faster, which is what I want. On another topic of clearing CC, I enjoy the Eagle Cluster Strike. This, if you're playing in groups, can be a little bit annoying for some people. If you just manage where you're throwing it, keeping eye on where your teammates are, it should be a non-issue. Solo, this is obviously pretty much not a problem at all. You could instead sub it for the napalm airstrike. That is a totally viable alternative. Possibly, maybe I would say do an orbital gas strike. It's just more concentrated though, so it can't clear as wide of an area. Booster solo, I would say run the vitality enhancement. It's running, it allows you to run like a light armor and not feel as squishy. I don't find running light armor needing the stamina enhancement as much. Help out space optimization, although a common option, is not really needed because you're going to be using the supply pack glitch. And the experimental infusion could be an option, but you're going to have so many stims with the supply pack. I really wouldn't use it. All the other boosters, unfortunately, Arrowhead has not addressed them, has not buffed them. I don't see them being a good option. Yeah, that's just the unfortunate reality. In terms of armor, I like running the light gunner. Get all the benefits of running light armor, increased stamina, increased stamina regen and speed, but it also gives you the higher armor value, which is great. You can run, say, the medic. Just remember, you're probably going to be more prone to the random overseer, like aimbot your head moments. It's a bit annoying. That's why I don't typically run it. That's why I probably wouldn't consider many of these light armors, especially solo. You're going to be having so many enemies focus firing you that it's not ideal. That's why I prefer this one. If you're playing in groups, maybe then you can start experimenting with other armors. Siege ready is an option, increasing your reload speed and ammo capacity. Ammo capacity, not as much of an issue again with this black pack, but maybe it just allows you to just have a little bit more breathability and not have to cycle as much through the glitch. On the medium armor side, you're going to be sacrificing, say, your speed, which in solo I would say is quite important, but in group play, maybe run something as the Enforcer, which great amount of armor value, can reduce the recoil, could be beneficial running on the Stalwart. You just feel like a laser beam, explosive resistance. Don't have to worry about nades and exploding barrels and stuff like that. But overall, the Illuminate are not very explosive focused like the bots are. So I don't find it benefiting as much. Overall, I just found better success running a light armor, such as the light gunner, with the increased armor rating, and that was just ideal. But yeah, that's enough of my blabbering. Will follow this up with some gameplay. This is just a quick mission, no commentary. Please share your comments and critiques. I would love to see what you guys have to say about what I could improve, what I could do differently. Maybe include some in-game commentary as I play the match. I'm open to it as well. But yeah, thanks for watching the video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you are enjoying this content. Thank you.
This is it. This is the solemn duty for which you were born. Defend democracy at any cost.
Sending down support weapon. Helldiver KIA deploying replacement. Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
Democracy has landed!
Tactical asset near your location. Deploying sentry.
How'd you like to taste of freedom? Not today!
Mission at 10 minutes remaining. Democracy delivered.
Freedom never rests! Last reload.
Sending down sentry.
Have a taste of democracy! Last reload! How'd you like to taste of freedom?
Attack underway.
Freedom! Not today! Last reload! Get some! Get some! Helldivers never die! Throwing grenade! Grenade! destruction be swift.
Last reload! Last reload!
Outpost cleared.
Found something! How about a nice cup of liberty? Must extend prosperity!
Eagle back from the nest.
Squid outpost! Last reload!
Extraction is available. Squid outpost destroyed.
How'd you like to chase of freedom?
One minute left. Destroyer preparing to leave.
There's something here. Squid outpost spotted! Last reload! Last reload! Fire in the hole!
Super destroyer leaving low orbit. Emergency extraction shuttle deployed.
Last reload!
Illuminate outpost erased.
Throwing grenade!
ETA T-minus 2 minutes, 30 seconds.
Get some! Get some! Democracy needs me. Last reload!
ETA T-minus 2 minutes.
Found something!
minus 1 minute 30 seconds. ETA T-minus 1 minute. ETA T-minus 30 seconds. ETA T-minus 20 seconds. ETA T-minus 10 seconds. Clear landing zone.
Not today!
Pelican 1 approaching pickup.